The rain in Seattle hangs like a wet wool blanket on Pike Street tonight. Arthur sits tight in the corner booth, holding a cold cup under the light. He watches the city march on in the mud, dropped all its tools in the grave, while across the room Maya stares at a screen, watching her world slip away. Her flight has been grounded, her fine leather ruined, a seven-figure dream in the rust. She screams at the budget, she screams at the sky, building her walls in the dust. Arthur says softly, it's an ocean that lost its way. You cannot budget the sea. And the neon flashes crimson on the floor, bleeding out wild and free. Young Leo and Chloe share a single cheap glass, counting the change they have left, shivering inside an old yellow sweater, finding the world in the cleft. But the sky always wins, not because it is mean, but because it is washing the slate. It fills up the low places, searches the cracks, it doesn't care about the date. We spend all our lives trying to build up the walls, guarding the ledger from loss. But the crack in the room is where the air finally moves, when the lines are all crossed. The dock worker Sam staggers in from the docks, 5 miles of storm on his face. The sensors are blinded, the railway is dead, nature is frozen the place. David serves hot tea to warm up the bones, a simple dark blend on the house, and the steam starts to rise like an old kitchen stove, silencing every complaint. Leo remembers his dad's old convertible, holding a pot to the leak. The leather was junk, but they lived in a submarine, chasing the magic they seek. Maya closes her ledger, the screen goes completely dark. She looks at the old man's eyes. He speaks of his wife carried down Queen Anne Hill under the dark weeping skies. No audit committee can explain why the water rose or why the ambulance failed, but the tea is still warm and the armor is cracking. The corporate ship has sailed, because the sky always wins, not because it is me, but because it is washing the slate. It fills up the low places, searches the cracks, it doesn't care about the date. We spend all our lives trying to build up the walls, guarding the ledger from loss. But the crack in the room is where the air finally moves, when the lines are all crossed. At 2 in the morning, the slapping goes soft, a hiss like 1,000 silk skirts. The mist settles down like a blanket of peace, healing the old hidden hurts. Chloe clears condensation off of the window pane, tracing a golden bright ring. The street lamp is casting a halo of gold, changing the song that we sing. Leo holds on to her cold little wrist, standing right there in the glow. It's quiet, he says, as the world drops its weight, letting the universe flow. Because it is washing the slate. It fills up the low places, searches the cracks, it doesn't care about the date. Puddles aren't gray anymore on 4th Avenue. They are bleeding to silver and gold. She holds out her palm to the cold falling drops, breaking the metrics of old. No operational failure tonight, just the steady warm pulse of her breath. Maya smiles right into the wash of the world, walking all the way home.